So Loki pulls up to the party, spawning in a fit, and it got everybody running. Dang, I didn't think it was that bad. The police are coming after Loki, but he got them reevaluating their life's decisions, becoming cops. These boys is upside down, and they gotta go back home to their wives, asking them why is Domino's texting you kissy faces. Loki starts telling everybody to kneel before him, but nobody's listening. I've never seen a god with less street cred than him. He be saying all his credentials just to be disregarded and dropped off anyways. He gets frustrated and screams dumb loud to get them to finally listen to him and kneel down.
Bro, this
I guess my
funny
boy is having a
dude.
power trip because he's around mere mortals, because back on Asgard he's a walking KD booster. I am Loki, god of deception, trickery, and mischief, son of Odin, part frost giant, prince of Asgard. Boy, I know your ass out of breath. Loki thought changing into his party city fit would have struck fear in all the hearts of the attendees, but Unk is standing on business. So Loki, being the reasonable man he is, decides the only appropriate response is to kill this man. But Captain America comes out of nowhere to save the day. And I want y'all to really hear me out, because Captain America is one of my favorite superheroes of all time, right? So it really hurts my heart to see him in this horrendous suit. Captain America 1 suit, tough. Age of Ultron suit, hard. Winter Soldier, fire. And my personal favorite, the Civil War suit, perfection. So how'd they miss so bad in this movie? This is like the parody suit the soldiers had him wearing in the first Avengers.
That's crazy,
dude. Nick Fury set him up. Captain America just came out the ice. He handed it to him on some, yeah bro, this what's hip nowadays, trust. I can't let you hurt my friend Gerald, Loki. We used to beat up black people together back in the good old days.
Oh my god, dude.
A man out of his time. Do you even know the exclusive album? Yeah, I do. Chris Purple snapped. This is when Black Widow pulls up, and luckily she didn't bring her big bag of 2 attacks, karate and pistols. Bitch saw Thanos pulling up with the Infinity Stones and thought Taekwondo might be the answer. She pulled up with that chopper instead. Loki tries to catch her off guard, but he misses. And now due to an attack chopper, a god, and Captain America, this whole function has been ruined. The party promoter came outside looking like... Captain America hits Loki with the shield, and then a right. Loki starts looking at him like he just dirtied his G phasers, getting blocked, hitting the shield away, and then knocking Captain America to the floor. Steve knows that Black Widow's up there looking, so he starts acting mad different, hitting them with a light-skinned stare. This the same man that was hitting on his dead girlfriend's niece. He has no shame. Throws his shield, but he loses it as he gets knocked away. Misses the right, weave again, gut punch, but gets smacked away. This right here is a prime example of how without that OP-ass shield, the super soldier would have been a super fry cook instead. Loki walks up to Cap and puts his staff right to his dome, but he does the villain cliche right before they're about to cross the finish line, deciding now is the time everyone needs to know their whole life story. But Cap ain't trying to hear this monologue.
That's crazy,
Black Widow's unable to get a shot on Loki because they down there moving way too much as Loki throws his ass to the floor again. And this is when we get one of the best entrances in MCU history. Natasha, you miss me? Iron Man comes through, blasting Loki and hits his superhero landing. But I can't lie, I kind of feel bad because when Iron Man blasted him, bro fell right onto his back. Peter knows exactly how that feels. This would have been my last day as Spider-Man, I swear to God. Iron Man ups it on Loki, forcing him to make his drip disappear and surrender. It's over. This man Loki could make anything appear in thin air except for a W. He is trash. You know I had it right. Yeah, I can tell from all the dirt on his suit. So the Avengers put the cuffs on Loki and they sent him to prison on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier, where of course he manages to escape in the most Looney Tunes way possible. Loki said, I'm leaving here with some, stabbing Agent Coulson in the chest, making sure he never secures 30 seconds of screen time again. So at this point, the Avengers are all demotivated and depressed. So in order to get them to work together, Nick Fury whips out a deck of cards and tells them that this was in Agent Coulson's jacket when Loki murdered him. But bro was capping. Those cards were in Agent Coulson's locker. He took them out, put Kool-Aid powder on it, and got to gaslighting. Like, hey.
Guess he never did get you to sign them.
So the Avengers suit up and go out into New York City to conduct as much property damage as possible in the name of saving people. But while they were having a pity party, Loki managed to open up a portal, letting his whole Chitauri army through, and then goes to camp out at Stark Tower, and it's his brother Thor who finds him first. The dynamic of
that's
these two is so
crazy.
toxic. Their relationship gets explained a lot more in Thor 2, so all of the 7 people who saw that film, y'all know. Loki, you're acting like a badass little kid. You're 40. On Asgard, I'm about to fade you up, brother. And I cooked Captain America for his look, so I have to do the same to you, Thor. The glow up was crazy. A beard and a haircut is really like makeup for men. Loki jumps at Thor, blocking Mjolnir, and Thor goes for a duck, but who was Loki swinging on here? Yao Ming? Thor then deflects Loki's blast, their weapons collide, knocking the R and K off Stark Tower. Listen, I'm from New York City. I've survived the master splinters around every corner, being a Knicks fan and crackheads, so the possibility of dying to falling R. Kelly initials is sick work. Loki weaves and smashes his head into the glass, while Clint and Natasha are up top watching the fight, just like, damn. Thor getting cooked. They decide to turn around the jet to help, but as the cameraman pans back, we see Loki got Thor in a noogie. He throws Thor away, and Hawkeye clearly signed his max contract with the Stormtroopers because he misses every shot as Loki just snipes them out the air. The jet starts spiraling out of control, and the funny part is,
you know what's crazy? He's supposed to like never miss type of person.
Captain America is in the back seat. They got my boy back there shaking like a bag of Skittles.
Like
without a wing, they of course go crashing down, naturally
dude.
hitting as many buildings in the process as possible, landing in some nice soft concrete. Luckily, the Avengers are okay, thank God, because that would have only left Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man to defeat Loki and his entire army. It would have been over for us. The least intimidating supervillain of all time would have won. I'm sorry, I just can't take him serious. He'd be on top of the tower looking down at all of us, his prisoners, on some hear ye. Thor tackles Loki and starts beating the daylights out of him. The shockwave from each punch is so OD that the cameraman can't even sit still, can't get the shot right. Thor, being the good brother that he is, he of course doesn't want to actually kill Loki. Loki, stop this madness. You can't destroy New York City. Try a chopped cheese, it'll change your mind. Wait, you dead ass? Chopped cheese really like that for real? Loki starts putting together an Oscar-worthy performance, making Thor think he's had a change of heart. Stabbing Thor right in the gut with a thumbtack, looking at his big bro like,
how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Loki catches him with this, I've changed, I want to be a good guy now, fake out at least once a week. Thor kicks him into the glass, picks him up, and slams him. Loki knows he's about to get spanked, so he just makes a business decision to skedaddle out of there on one of the Chitauri scooters to go terrorize the rest of the city. So while Loki's on the loose causing straight mayhem, Captain America, Black Widow, and Hawkeye hop out their jet that crashed into this, oh yeah, we not seeing tomorrow as scenery. At this point, I don't even know what's left to save. Rocks and dust? So while everyone in New York City is running for their lives, the Avengers look up to see that the pole is moving like a thought, opening even wider to let the rest of the Chitauri army through. And I can't be the only one who noticed this, bro. Remember in Transformers Dark of the Moon, the Decepticon carrier? That shit looks exactly like the Chitauri carrier in this movie, and they function the same way. All I'm saying is the Avengers came out a year after Transformers Dark of the Moon.
He got me my whole fucking flow!
So the Avengers are doing an elite job of just spectating while the Chitauri army is being unleashed, causing straight havoc. They're terrorizing the city, murdering millions while the Avengers watch, and then we see Loki coming through, blowing up every and anything. But the thing is, isn't his plan to rule this place? At this rate, what is there gonna be left to rule? Rubble? He moving exactly like the androids in DBZ. They murdered everybody and just went around blowing up shit for fun. We pan back over to the Avengers, and they're camping, while New York City is one fallen building away from being what Wally predicted. Damn, Loki's wildin'. Who should we call? Nigga, we're the Avengers. And it's Clint, of all people, who starts putting in pain first. So they devise a plan to split up. So while Black Widow is giving Cap cover fire, Cap jumps off onto the bus, running away from missiles being shot right at his heels
like
into a front
Cap,
foot, and manages to stick the landing perfectly. While Steve is auditioning for Ninja Warrior, Black Widow continues to shoot randomly at nothing, and Hawkeye continues to be the one to carry the Avengers, helping these people escape from off the bus. And look at little bro's cut right here. He got a mohawk. That's how you know this shit was really filmed in 2012. Hawkeye then puts little bro down and goes over to help Natasha. Man, we could dead use somebody with like time powers or something to help us just go back and prevent all of this.
Real,
Okay, good luck finding that. While they're holding off the Chitauri army, we see Captain America turning on the jets to catch up to the police to get over there and give them orders, but they not trying to hear none of it. I can't blame them. A random man just jumped on my car in a Halloween costume and it's June. I saw niggas getting sturdy on 42nd Street, saved them, they was kinda hitting that hoe. In Macy's west of 34th Street, I counted at least 9 bad bitches in there, need those. And there's crackheads trying to sneak on the 4 train. Even in the fucking apocalypse, no free rides. But like I said, none of the cops know who this is, so they just looking at Cap like, why should we take orders from you? So Cap turns around and is like, alright,
you
let me
ain't my
show y'all real
boss.
quick why
You ain't
should.
the chief.
Smacks one away, blocks 2 attacks, right hook,
Oh
and then
my
turns
God,
back
dude,
around
what? No,
to then
that's crazy.
smack the...
Okay, I'm not watching all 24 hours. Oh my God, dude. Let's watch a different one. Let's see.